and welcome to the 13th installment of the Jonesin on a Whim podcast. Hopefully,
Triskaideka podcast.
Hopefully it's
Sorry.
Hopefully it's not the unlucky number 13. Not that we've been lucky with listeners in the past, but we open with the Olympic song for obvious reasons, and we'll likely close with it. But we're in the middle. I guess the final third.
Yeah, we're on the home stretch, I think.
Yeah,
because they're actually doing track and field now.
Right. So our medal count will grow.
China's hanging in there, though. I mean,
they are. I don't know how.
It's all those trampoline events and diving.
Those light slanties.
They rock at diving. There.
Do they?
Well,
they weigh 8 pounds.
Right. So they just
it's like splash.
It's like dropping a feather in the water.
Right. Unfortunately, we're not racist. Even though the third and most brown fella of the trio isn't here today. He's in Mexico, and we recommend you refer to our top 11 segment, which will also be posted. We preview the AFC East with 11 questions. So, as we always do, start with mentioning our website, which a lot of you like, but none of you listen. So it's the Facebook / I guess Jonesin.
Yeah.
Jone. Maybe you're having trouble with the spelling. I don't know. I'm gonna go with that for my own personal needs. Jonesin. JoneSinWhim. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And find it, like it. Well, we post some good stuff. I think, and then these podcasts.
Indeed.
It's basically my living, so no, it's not. But I don't want to make you listen. No fake sponsor this week. I want listeners so that I can have a reason to come up with some funny shit.
Yes. We'll take suggestions on the website.
Right? Yeah, please.
We may ignore them.
You bastards. No, anything that's posted now, I will accept, acknowledge, and implement.
All right.
So,
there we go.
Yeah. And secondly, we always go over mistakes. We've been minimizing those. So there's only 5 this week. Last week I don't think there were any because, I asked y'all to tell me if there were, and no one responded. So shocking. But I did going forward with the corrections. Number 1, I did mention Brett Favre played his entire career in the NFC North, which is prior to the NFC Central. Prior, I think. Yeah, when they were just Green Bay.
Yeah, when they used to have 3 divisions. Yeah.
Right. But he did. It was the Central, but he did also. I forgot his season with the Jets, which wasn't exactly forgettable. But,
a little.
Right.
Yeah.
But that Maxim chick wouldn't think so either.
Yes.
She saw his. Well, we'll get the poor names later. In the Twitter segment, I couldn't remember how the media worded the sex shop in that Houston cop.
Oh, where the
scenario
off-duty cop was
yeah, they called it a novelty store. Novelty store. Interesting.
Party tricks, souvenirs,
all that, and then dildos.
Yeah. Dong. We're doing dong.
Also right. Also fitting. Yes. And the Stump Stefan segment, everybody's favorite segment. It was alarming that it was football.
Yeah,
football.
The oldest team sport. Yeah.
Right.
I was in disbelief as I gave that answer.
Right.
Yeah.
It's never happened. It's soccer for us U.S. people.
Okay, so we would not have done it.
No. It would have been right. It would have been physically people getting killed.
Unless they let LeBron play.
Right. And we did the tribute about
Munich, 72.
And I don't think he did it for the most part.
Costas didn't do it.
Yeah. For the most part, he didn't.
Yeah.
He offended some other people with some kind of Michael Phelps tribute. But number 5, Michael Bush's salary. Art was saying, or one of y'all was saying, he was getting paid they paid him before they paid Forte. They're not paying him. He's making under $1 million a year.
Oh.
$950,000. $950,000. So.
Not much.
No, not for an NFL player.
No.
So.
For an established NFL player. I mean.
Right. It's, yeah.
Not that he's, you know, a
right, he's not
1,300-yard
unestablished,
guy, but,
right.
yeah, it's...
He's got the possibility.
Yeah, and in today's game where you really need 2 running backs...
Right.
You know,
yeah, no.
$950,000 is a pretty good deal for you.
And he's already complaining about it. I don't want to be a battering ram or whatever.
What is he, crazy? I would love to be a
That's
battering ram.
yeah, right. That's for $100,000
That's
a
awesome.
year.
It's like ultimate street cred.
Almost $1 million a year.
What do you do for a living? I run people over. Oh, okay, cool.
It's my job. I get to do that. It's you know. But yeah,
that's how Lorenzo Neal gets laid.
Right. Somebody. Yeah. Then on to the 51 second segment. And again, if you listen for the first time, thank you. And the backstory on that is, I'm from New Orleans.
You are?
Yeah. No, I don't say it that much. Saints play tonight preseason. Yeah, my dog even gets a shout out. That's awesome. 51st state is what I call it. It's nothing like anywhere else. So, holla. Mm-hmm. But this should actually be 51 seconds. The Cincinnati Reds have won 10 games in a row.
Or they had
prior
at the time, yeah.
Prior, I've got updated stats.
Yeah.
And they have a Hall of Fame broadcaster, Marty Brenneman. Right, Brenneman? Is that right?
Yeah.
And he said he would shave his head. Well, they had won 9. He said he'd shave his head if they won 10. And
so he said that just one game before he would have had to commit to. Wow.
Right. And they did. And he said, I'm a man of my word. I'll do it.
Yeah.
In fact, it's a good... I don't know what I was going with that. But I'm not sure if he actually shaved it. I'm sure he did. Homer Bailey was supposed to be the barber. I don't know if he's a player.
He's a pitcher. Yeah.
Okay. Right-hander.
Kind of an ironic name, a pitcher named Homer.
Right.
That's kind of what he's trying to avoid.
But
well, that too.
Right, Homer too. Yeah. Fair enough. And
have you met his brother, Triple?
Right, but they're 19-3 since the All-Star break. The Reds, and 15 of the last 16 they've won. So Dusty Baker's on board. It's a good thing. He's proud of his hair. Apparently, it's a big deal. But
the Brenneman guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he shaved it. We'll assume he did.
He must have.
Let us know if he didn't. That 3 y'all.
Reds lost today, but yeah, they're still going strong.
15 of 17. All right.
Yeah.
And on to entertainment news. The 18 best Olympic porn names. You'll be shocked that
there's good reason we have 18, right?
Right. I guess. I don't know. You'll be shocked. You'll be at what they've. I guess after 19 is legal, but I don't know. I don't know the 18.
Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Right. 18 best
now
London Olympic porn names, and we start with Dong Dong.
Dong Dong.
Yes, if you guess,
I don't want to presume
Chinese, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Dong, like 16 candles.
Dong. Oh, right.
Where is my automobile?
Automobile. This is Long Duck Dong, right?
Long Duck Dong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Automobile.
Automobile. He's 3 sheets to the wind.
So Dong Dong, number 1.
Nice. Good
going
start.
forward, and hopefully the internet works. From Great Britain, Liam Tancock. So he sunbathes nude.
Wow,
apparently.
that's bold.
His tan cock.
Is the rest of him white?
It seems pretty white. So
does he wear like a bodysuit with a
he just right. He just
that's a visual. I'm
pulls
not
it out
be
there
able
and
to get off my retinas. Yeah.
Tan cock.
Okay.
Along the same region, Peter Hudnut from the United States of America.
Oh, okay.
Hudnut.
I remember a tug nut who was a goalie in the NHL.
Yeah, well, the goalies they do. Yeah.
But he spelled nut with 2 T's.
The goal was to change his name.
Yeah.
But and then this might be my favorite. From Canada. She looks Asian, but Canada. Victoria Poon. which is an obvious reference.
Imagine if she married Tancock.
Right,
then she could go hyphenate her name and be
Poon
Tancock.
Tancock.
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome.
Nice. Oh, this well, another Canadian, Karen Cockburn.
Cockburn.
So she just got burned.
Yeah, or she burns cocks.
Right.
So beware, guys.
She's not getting laid. Just on
the pain.
You're just scared enough to not want to enter that region.
It's one of those serrated vaginas.
Right. You might get cockburn. I don't know. It's not like a brush burn, but probably close.
Serrated vaginas.
Painful.
That might be my next fantasy football team name.
This one's, yeah. This one I don't know. I guess it's because Dong's in it. Dong Young Kim.
Dong Young Kim. Yeah, not bad.
No,
Yeah, I see why he's not number
not
one.
their best.
He or she. Yeah.
And then what? This is Yoshi Takeshita. So Takeshita if you read it. This one's better.
Oh, so it's German porn. German Japanese.
Japanese, right? Yo, she took a shitta. You know, right? So it's almost a sentence in a name. But
ethnicities are hilarious.
Yes, that's why we do this.
Yes.
Another Dong. Ben Dong. He looks cross-eyed in this picture, so maybe that's why they have that one. Hugh Wang.
Yeah. Huge Wang.
Wang Dong. Yeah. Brent New Dick. He got surgery. he got an enhancement.
It's better than the old.
Right. It's better than the burn cock.
Yeah. Stay away from some her. Yeah.
Right. So don't use your new dick in the burn cock.
Yes. Learn your lesson.
And then long chin, assuming chin is penis. He's got a long one.
Long chin.
Another Chinese fella.
Yeah. Shocker.
Right. Lok Yan, another Poon. Lok Yan Poon.
Lok Yan Poon. Is he Thai?
It's a chick.
Oh, it's a chick. Is she Thai?
China. Again. We just go to China.
I gotta go with. Well, I'm amazed at how many Canadians have these.
Right, the first
pornified
couple,
names.
Yeah. And then Aihi Fukuhara. I mean, FUK is in it, so maybe that's Fukuhara porn. You know. Yeah. Japan, and then You Suck Kim. Korea.
That's what they yell.
His picture looks like he's pretty. It looks like a person
eating dicks all day.
He might have suffered cockburn in the mouth. You suck, Kim.
You suck, Kim.
It's just pronouncement.
Built-in insults.
Suck young.
Suck young. Okay.
Yun. So
you can do something with that.
So that's promoting early.
This has got really racist, and I'm okay with it.
Right. Song Dong. Baik. Another Korean.
God, the prevalence of dongs is just everywhere.
Mihu Fukumoto. So Fukamoto.
Fuck
a chick, right.
Fuck a scooter?
Right, or something. I don't know. Why dong?
Super kinky.
Right.
More kinky than take a shitta.
Right. That was wrong.
Fucking motorcycles.
And then more brutal than the cockburn. Probably not.
Yeah.
Why dong? Wang.
Why dong wang?
So like several.
So he's got the girth.
Yeah, right.
And he just follows it up with wang just in case he didn't know he was talking about his cock.
Right. Why dong?
Why
dong? Wang.
Why dong or why did dong?
Yeah, I don't know.
Either one works.
Yeah. Japan is separate for a reason.
Yes.
But that concludes. I think if I could have compiled my own list, it would have been a little better. Some of those didn't quite make sense.
Yeah, but
But most of them.
I'd say about 10 are pretty strong. Yeah.
Take a shit at cockburn. All nice. So
I'm a fan of Tancock and cockburn.
I mean, you got to lay out for that,
Tancock, cockburn.
The Tancock.
Gave us an excuse to swear a lot too.
Right. Yeah. Fuck a shitter. Fuck a moto.
Shady.
Fuck a moro. But we do the Twitter segment every week. Moving on to the tweets, and these are, again, I just kind of compile them over the week, and in the end it'll be the last part will be Chic tweets because he's picking it up a little bit. But I'll start with just some interesting stuff, sports related, and some of it not so much. But from Peter King of Sports Illustrated. Carson Palmer just told me I've never been this excited for a football season in my life. It's alarming. I mean, I understand why he would be excited. But never been more excited.
So he has memory problems then.
Right. I mean, they've had bigger expectations in the past, and it's still just a quote. And as an LSU grad and SEC backer, a national best from Charles Bloom at SEC PR guy, Twitter handle. A national best 96 different players listed on 18 different college football award lists from the SEC. A total of 192 times. Also a national best. SEC and another tweet. SEC has a nation best 9 on the Hendricks Award list, which is the watch list, which is the nation's top defensive end, including two from South Carolina and LSU, 2 each from both those universities. Yeah. So we dominated getting on the line. And then I like this guy, Chris Day. I don't know, he from Whitney on NBC. Chris D'Elia. I need him to call me and tell me how to really say his name. I don't think I'm screwed up, but I probably will. But this is funny. He has some funny one-liners. I don't wear underwear because I'm not afraid of shit. That's pretty strong. I like that one.
I don't need a I don't need a fail-safe or any protection. From shit.
I kind of like that. And more from Peter King. We talked about Darren McFadden's injury issues, and he sits down with Peter King. He tweeted, "Sit down with Peter King. We talked about health. Surprise, because he's healthy, but his biggest issue is staying healthy." So, and then there's a lot of y'all have probably heard. Adam Schefter tweeted, which we all know now. At Cowboys owner Jerry Jones at training camp today, y'all should come to Cowboys Stadium and watch us beat the Giants' ass. So, and that's been talked about
just
enough.
The ass.
That's right. The body, the arm, they'll all defeat them. But beat their ass. And we'll get to that division next week. And
yes, we will.
Right. This is not Will Ferrell. It's Willie Ferrell tweeted, "I'm a big fan of 50 Cent, or as he's known in Zimbabwe, $400 million. That's a strong one.
That's buying power.
Yeah, I like that one too. That was a good one. And then more on the Saints front, the Penn State front. I haven't really talked about either of those issues for my own reasoning, but this is a funny take on both of them. Alika Sadegri. Join the page and tell me if I said your name wrong, and then I'll correct it.
Sadegri?
Right. Breeze thinks the Saints have been wrong. Former Nittany Lions think PSU's been wronged. Also, water is wet and no shit. So I thought it was a funny approach on both those situations. Where one is really, really horrible, and the other is horrible to me. So, and then Sheik tweets. He did some rejected. He got creative with some hashtag rejected Olympic events.
Oh yeah.
So I'll run through several of those, and then I'll go to Stefan for some newer stuff. Taking shit on Mel Gibson's grave. Hashtag rejected Olympic event. This will be the theme for a lot of going forward. Putting as many pounds of dog shit into this mouth. Rejected Olympic event. Getting raped by dead dog at same time. Look at the Ultimate Warrior get home with old country way. Worse than Mel Gibson. Hashtag rejected Olympic event. Kicking Hulk Hogan and his raisin balls the hardest. Hashtag rejected Olympic event. Taking shit on Jose Canseco while he gets raped by dead dog. Hashtag rejected Olympic event. Having sex with the Tiger Woods' wife while she plays golf. Not him.
Yeah.
She plays golf. Right. Hashtag projected Olympic event.
So the logistics seem a little challenging on that one. Yeah.
I mean, I think we'd all sign up for it, but
yeah, I'd give it a shot. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, beating the F out of the Mel Gibson and eat the shish kebab at the same time. Hashtag projected Olympic event.
It's not racist because he's Persian.
Right. And the newer ones.
He has been watching a lot of Olympics. Let's see. He's been busting on the Ultimate Warrior a lot lately.
I mean, saying, pain on the ass. And
Serena Williams more man than the Virgil and Ultimate Warrior. Just
wow, he loves him with the Virgil. That's the ultimate.
I said the Jessica Ennis, the real. That's the British girl who won the heptathlon.
I know.
Like super cut,
sweet,
6-pack.
The sweetie,
yeah. He's not a big fan of the Dos Equis guy. The most interesting man in the world. He says the Dos Equis man say he most interesting man in the world. Or in world, sorry. Putting in articles where right. He have not seen my 10-inch cock.
So
I don't know if he
truly defines his cock this time. It's not like the gremlin. It's not the the gizmo. He's putting inches on it now. So interesting.
Yeah. And then Bolt, of course, Usain Bolt ran a 9.63.
He loves the brown people, though, right?
He does like Bolt. Yeah. Bolt fast like Ultimate Warrior, dumbest motherfucker with paint on ass.
He always put the paint
so he's complimenting Bolt, but then he runs right into the Ultimate Warrior.
Any time to dig on the Jose Canseco.
He had like 3 other Bolt tweets that were complimentary, so
wow.
He just couldn't help himself.
Right.
I had to go after Bolt.
So, Well, no, but, I wanted to get a little recent, write-in game tweets.
That's current, baby.
And now you're on the clock. It's the...
L clock.
It's the... it's probably my favorite segment. Your favorite segment. And it's the Stump Stefan segment.
Yes, of course.
We're going to stay with the Olympics because they last forever. So
yeah, right.
It's a 3-week Olympiathon. So bring the music back and allegedly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just not the Batman song that drowns us out.
Right, no. But we've better
learned from that.
And these are I think I have 5 questions.
Okay.
And I don't expect you to get them. So if you do,
and any of the 5?
Right.
Okay.
So
cool. So low expectations. Right. I love that.
So that's the key.
Okay, but we're back at Olympics after
Right. Here we go. It's like we're in London. Have some fish and chips, which we won't. But But back in London. Okay.
Yeah.
And so backdrop.
Yeah.
These I could, if I asked all 20, that'd be pretty rough. But
okay. Yeah. We don't want to put people through 20 wrong answers.
No, but
5 is enough.
Right. So this is stuff that are interesting for, even if we don't know it, for us to know, for them, the 4 listeners to know.
Good learnings. Yeah.
Right. So,
all right.
How many torchbearers carried the Olympic flame on its journey around the UK?
Well, it was actually
whatever number you think.
Wasn't it actually around the world? Like they start in Athens and then they go like 13,000 miles until the final destination. So are they just asking?
Is that what you know? I don't know. No, it's the full. It's got to be the complete route? Journey.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't think anybody does more than a mile. So I'll go with like 14,000.
Wow, you overshot.
I did.
Yeah, I let you undershoot.
Yeah.
But
how many was it? 8,000?
8,000.
8,000, okay. Yes. So some people do run more than a mile. If I'm right about it, but 13,000 miles.
And if you're right, yeah.
I thought I remembered that from the opening ceremonies that they said it was.
But they bolded some of it. The last.
Oh, yeah, that could cut some time. Some distance off.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, so. Ding! Stumped.
0 for 1.
Which acclaimed British director is the artistic director? I didn't write this. For the London 2012 Olympic Games opening ceremony. British acclaimed.
Oh, shit.
Right. I know you wouldn't get these.
It's...
There's one you'll get, if you think about it.
Yeah. I remember them talking about...
It's not the Batman director.
No. Acclaimed director... Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Is he a director? Composer?
Yeah, he's more of a composer, I guess. Yeah.
No, that's incorrect. It's
I accept
it's
your answer.
Danny Boyle.
Danny
We've heard
Boyle.
of him, right? Haven't we heard of him?
Danny Boyle.
Maybe
Huh.
not.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, on to the next one. I'm 2 for 2.
Yeah, you are.
But these aren't things you should know.
These are pretty out there. Yeah.
Right. Which sport uses the terms Rudolph, Fliffus, and Barani?
Sounds like a chic tweet.
It really does.
Rudolph,
They're not the real.
Rudolph, Fliffus, and Barani.
Barani.
Or,
It's not wine tasting, so I don't know.
Is it Baroni or
Barani.
Barani? What sport? Fliffus, Rudolph.
Barani.
Jeez. That is obscure. I credit you there. Let's go with how about equestrian?
No,
No.
it's gymnastics, trampolining.
Oh, trampolining. Okay.
But there's a question. But okay, in honor of Papa Martula, what is the full distance of the marathon in miles and yards?
It is.
Because you
yeah.
know, he knows it. You know,
He does. I know it's 26
miles and yards. So not
26.2
separate.
miles.
Not separate, but
Right. 26.2 miles, so it's like 26 miles and 380 yards.
85.
385.
Ding! I'll give you that.
All right, thanks.
Finally.
Just don't stop 15 feet before the finish line.
Right. Please. You've went a long way to fail at that point.
Yes.
Which is this one you should get too. I'll give you credit for that last one.
All right, thanks.
Which is the only Olympic sport where the competitors cross the finish line backwards.
Oh, that's
We're very good at it.
rowing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ding.
Yeah.
Yes. The American women. I don't know if the men. I don't know how the men do, but the women won.
I was going to say rowing or Usain Bolt if nobody's near him.
Right. Yeah. Nice.
Point at
Or
the ball.
moonwalking. That should be an event.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You all suck.
literally. And not bad. Those were questions.
tough. Yeah.
It was more a learning experience for us than it was to stump you.
Danny Boyle. Man.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think what else.
Yeah, right.
But, yeah.
So we do the Whim hits every week, and I'll defer to you. The trade deadline was Wednesday, Thursday. Was Wednesday?
31st, so that was Monday, I think.
Was that early? I thought it was.
Or Tuesday, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was some trades. There were a lot of trades. What
Yeah.
Your breakdown on those.
A lot of movement. I'll just focus on a few that I think are interesting, at least to, see how they work out and potential impact. The Rangers trading for Ryan Dempster. He's an established starter. He's a good clubhouse presence. Real funny guy.
Oh, he's hilarious. His interviews are great. And
Yeah.
usually he was with the Marlins for a while.
Yeah, he was with the Marlins for a while.
So
And then
I
the
know all
Cubs
about him.
most recently traded him.
Right.
He was a closer for a while actually with them, and probably with the Marlins too.
He
But,
was. That's what he started. Yeah.
He's a starting pitcher now.
He is now. Yes.
But I don't want to read much into his first start with the Rangers, where he gave up 8 runs in 4
This
third
was
innings.
against the Angels. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Rangers need pitching. Oswalt's in the bullpen,
Which is a good move.
Dempster's had pretty good numbers so far this year, but pitching in that park is tough.
Yeah.
It's hot, so you get tired faster. Also, in hot weather, the ball travels farther. It's kind of a spacious park,
Right.
so you're giving up a lot of extra base hits.
Right. And it's
good news is
this is the bigger bats.
Yeah,
Right.
good news is he'll have run support.
Right.
But if you give up 8 runs in 4 1/3 innings, you're not going to win a lot of games. So we'll see how that works out. I think that's a key acquisition. And then for the team they're competing with most directly, the Angels got Zach Greinke from the Brewers.
How's big?
He's a really solid starter.
The Brewers have already selling.
They're done. Yeah, they're sellers. So Greinke, that's a good acquisition. They obviously got Jared Weaver, who's probably the best pitcher in the AL,
Right.
maybe in the league.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
tough call, but
Right.
yeah, that should be a good addition for them because they can obviously hit the ball pretty hard. Pujols is finally playing the way he should.
Right.
And the other trade that caught my eye is maybe a little under the radar, but the Dodgers got Shane Victorino, who's kind of like I might call him like a utility outfielder, but another veteran presence from the Phillies. He had been on the Phillies forever, was part of their World Series teams, and the Dodgers need a little hitting help. Victorino's he's certainly not at his peak right now, but they've had some injuries and their pitching is awesome. So if they could just get a few more runs across the plate.
So they're going to win the division?
The Dodgers? I don't know. I mean, it's not just between them and the Giants either. It's
really
the Diamondbacks.
They're making a run?
Are not doing so bad. I think they were 3.5 out last I saw.
Yeah, the Matt Albers and Scott Seddick.
Yeah, they're 4 out from the Giants. So it'll probably come down to Giants-Dodgers, and I think the Giants still have the edge there. Especially if Lincecum pitches halfway like he should. He's like 5-11 right now, so yeah.
Right. No. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was actually good to see teams like the Diamondbacks and the Pirates being buyers for once.
Right.
At the trade deadline.
And yeah, the Pirates got Wandy from Houston.
Yep.
And they have the other Weaver, right? The evil Weaver.
Jeff or
the other Weaver.
I don't know if they have.
No, they're Burnett.
They have AJ Burnett. Yeah,
yeah,
he's resurrected his career in Pittsburgh. Yeah, where there's a lot less pressure than in New York.
Right.
But yeah, if they get into the playoffs, the pressure will ramp up. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And they're no lock to make the playoffs either, Pittsburgh, despite the fact they're having like their best season in 20 years.
Right. They're leading the wild card.
They're like a half game behind the Braves for the wild card, but they're in the mix.
So there's Whim hits baseball segment.
That's right. We do talk baseball.
Right.
It only took 13 podcasts.
Right.
No, spend 5 minutes on baseball.
Bit, yeah.
I kid.
No. And Art's not here, but this was a funny thing at the state of the art. We'll still do the segment because most people think I aspire to be Brown anyway. But it's not true, but I aspire to be me. Snoop Dogg recently changed his name to Snoop Lion.
Snoop Lion.
His rap stage name. Now it's he credits a spiritual awakening for the reasoning. His actual name is Calvin Brodus Jr. But he says after a meeting in the temple, the high priest asked me what my name was, and I said Snoop Dogg, and he looked in my eyes and said, "You are the light, you are the lion." So with the name change comes a different style of music. Now Snoop Lion. So he's gonna
with enough pot in your system that can sound like gospel.
Right.
Yeah.
He says that rap is not a challenge to me anymore. I had enough of that. It's not appealing to me no more. Credit his actual quote. I don't have no challenges. He doesn't also know about double negatives. But I'm Uncle Snoop in rap. When you get to be an uncle, you need to find a new profession. You can start over and be fresh again. I want to be a kid again. So he's gonna, with the reference to Bob Marley. I think it's reggae. I think he's going with reggae. I don't know.
Must be.
So this would be interesting.
It's a good fit with all the pot smoking.
Right. No, it's a perfect fit.
Yeah.
It's the fit.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, I wasn't going to talk about Snoop. I found Danny Boyle. He directed Slumdog Millionaire, Train Spotting, 28 Days Later.
So yeah,
127 hours. So yeah, he's well known.
He's acclaimed. Yeah.
Should be at least. I didn't know him, but yeah.
Right. So
my bad.
No, I didn't know. So you're good. You're good on my terms.
Okay.
And then we do the tribute segment, and I wanted to obviously acknowledge Michael Phelps for his. He won his 22nd, I guess today or yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
And 18 of them were gold.
Yep.
So obviously we have to acknowledge that.
That's an average of 6 golds per Olympics for 3 Olympics.
And this is what we do. We put math to things.
Yeah.
So, and this is his 3rd Olympics. It is final.
Yep.
So, that seemed like an obvious, and here he is.
Yeah, he's on TV now.
It seemed like an obvious tribute to me, and this week, but and an addendum to that, I battled with how to deal with this, and I just think he's better than this podcast, better than what we're doing, and Art and I are pretty private people for the most part, but just know that the world, our world especially, lost somebody special this week, and I can't talk about it much more because I'll break down. But I just wanted to throw that out there. I wanted to acknowledge him, and the only way in this environment that I knew I could, and that's really all I can really say. Like I said, I really can't talk about it much more. But I just wanted to acknowledge it, and the people, the four of y'all that know, of those four that know me, maybe you'll figure it out. But so that's it. I think that's it for this installment. We cutting it short. We're trying to for y'all, so no more excuses.
We're leaning it up
on the time.
High efficiency podcast.
But so please send your questions, send your comments, do something, acknowledge us, something, like us, or don't like us. Let us know why you don't. And but on that note, that's it. That's number 13 in the books.